Hello and welcome back. Starting up, we are getting into the new game that just came out the month before last, I think. I think it came out in June. If it didn't, it came out the start of July. Anyway, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Of course. Because you can't just start up a game now, can you? Alright. So I've tried and dodged spoilers on this game, so, yeah, okay. When you see this banana icon in the bottom left corner of the screen, the game is auto-saving. Don't turn off the power until it's finished. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing normal mode. Golden bananas? Tasty rumors have lured prospecting monkeys to a strange isle. Far off the shores of DK Island. Ingot Isle. There's DK. Explore the mining tunnel. I guess he fell here. I know I have a death counter down there. I don't... well, it looks like I'm not invincible, so... I mean, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. But, well... oh, banana mining site. Cool. The first Bananadian gym. Okay. Whoa, DK? You look pleased as punch. You must have dug up one of those golden bananas. Folks are finding gem-like bananas all over this mine. It's a yellow letter day. I bet there are more buried up ahead. Huh? Oh, that's fun. What's going on? Okay, then. Oh, it's rocket-propelled meteor. Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. 1 Samuel 2. Then Hannah prayed and said, "My heart rejoices in the Lord. In the Lord my horn is lifted high. My mouth boasts over my enemies, for I delight in your deliverance. There is no one like the holy like the Lord. There is no one besides you. There is no rock like our God. Do not keep talking so proudly or let your mouth speak such arrogance, for the Lord is a God who knows, and by him deeds are weighed. The bows of warriors are broken, but those who stumbled are armed with strength. Those who were full hire themselves out for food, but those who were hungry are hungry no more. She who was barren has borne 7 children, but she who has had many sons pines away. The Lord brings death and makes alive. He brings down to the grave and raises up. The Lord sends poverty and wealth. He humbles and he exalts. He raises the poor from the dust and lifts the needy from the ash heap. He seats them with princes and has them inherit a throne of honor. For the foundations of the earth are the Lord's. On them he has set the world. He will guard the feet of his faithful servants, but the wicked will be silenced in the place of darkness. It is not by strength that one prevails. Those who oppose the Lord will be broken. The Most High will thunder from heaven. The Lord will judge the ends of the earth. He will give strength to his king, and exalt the horn of his anointed. Then Elkanah went home to Ramah, but the boy ministered before the Lord under Eli the priest. Eli's sons were scoundrels. They had no regard for the Lord. Now it was the practice of the priest that, whenever any of the people offered a sacrifice, the priest's servant would come with a 3-pronged fork in his hand while the meat was being boiled, and would plunge a fork into the pan or kettle or cauldron or pot. Whatever the fork brought up, the priest would take for himself. This is how they treated all the Israelites who came to Shiloh. But even before the fat was burned, the priest's servant would come and say to the person who was sacrificing, "Give the priest some meat to roast. He won't accept boiled meat from you, but only raw." If the person said to him, "Let the fat be burnt first, and then take whatever you want," the servant would answer, "No, hand it over now. If you don't, I'll take it by force." This sin of the young men was very great in the Lord's sight, for they were treating the Lord's offering with contempt. But Samuel was ministering before the Lord, a boy wearing a linen ephod. Each year, his mother made him a little robe and took it to him when she went up with her husband to offer the annual sacrifice. Eli would bless Elkanah and his wife, saying, "May the Lord give you children by this woman to take the place of the one she prayed for and gave to the Lord." Then they would go home. And the Lord was gracious to Hannah. She gave birth to 3 sons and 2 daughters. Meanwhile, the boy Samuel grew up in the presence of the Lord. Now Eli, who was very old, heard about everything his sons were doing to all Israel and how they slept with the women who served at the entrance to the tent of meeting. So he said to them, Why do you do such things? I hear from all the people about these wicked deeds of yours. No, my sons, the report I hear spreading among the Lord's people is not good. If one person sins against another, God may mediate the offender. But if anyone sins against the Lord, who will intercede for them? His sons, however, did not listen to their father's rebuke, for it was the Lord's will to put them to death. And the boy Samuel continued to grow in stature and in favor with the Lord and with the people. Now a man of God came to Eli and said to him, "This is what the Lord says. Did I not clearly reveal myself to your ancestors' family when they were in Egypt under Pharaoh? I chose your ancestor out of all the tribes of Israel to be my priest, to go up to my altar, to burn incense, and to wear an ephod in my presence. I also gave your ancestors' family all the food offerings presented by the Israelites. Why do you scorn my sacrifice and offering that I prescribed for my dwelling? Why do you honor your sons more than me, by fattening yourselves in the choice parts of every offering made by my people Israel? Therefore the Lord, the God of Israel, declares, I promised that the members of your family would minister before me forever. But now the Lord declares, far be it from me. Those who honor me I will honor, but those who despise me will be disdained. The time is coming when I will cut short your strength and the strength of your priestly house, so that no one in it will reach old age, and you will see distress in my dwelling. Although good will be done to Israel, no one in your family will ever reach old age. Every one of you that I do not cut off from serving at my altar, I will spare only to destroy your sight and sap your strength, and all your descendants will die in the prime of life. And what happens to your two sons, Hophni and Phinehas, will be assigned to you. They will both die on the same day. I will raise up for myself a faithful priest, who will do according to what is in my heart and mind. I will firmly establish his priestly house, and they will minister before me, my anointed one, always. Then everyone left in your family line will come and bow down before him for a piece of silver and a loaf of bread and plead, appoint me to some priestly office so that I can have food to eat. May God bless the reading of his word. As long as it's not rotten or mushy, this strong Kong will eat any banana. He's okay. Ingot Isle Cave-In. Terrain strength 1 star. Sublayer 10. Oh, we got an objective. Wonder what fell. Huh? DK? You're okay! What a relief! Did you lose your britches when the mine collapsed? Looks like the entire Ingot Isle mine was pushed underground somehow. The others are already surveying the damage down there. Oh, and something else fell down, just fell down after us. I sure hope everyone's okay. Meet up with others. right? It says void all over it. Follow the talking rock. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, so... If he's scared of me, maybe that's a good thing. Hold L to make music. Okay. Okay. The Odd Rock has decided to join you. You can now use the power of the Odd Rock's voice. That face! Bad monkey! Oh, that was easy enough. Alright, for a first boss fight, that was pretty fast. That's a thing. What a spectacle! That steak broke into pieces and turned into a bunch of bananas! Whoever's face was on that steak, they've gotta be the one who robbed us. No telling where this hole goes, but I bet you'll find more bananas down there, DK. Donkey Kong Bananza! We finished the tutorial, and it only took just under an hour. You can check your smashing stats for any layers you've already visited by opening the map with minus, and then viewing your collection with Y. Lagoon layer. Sublayer 100. Ape Cape. First crocoid cracked. I got a skill point. I got a skill point. Press and hold A over new skills to spin skill points and unlock them. Increases my max health. Using a held chunk to do a... Hey, you can use a held chunk to do a double jump by pressing A and A again. And it'll fire the chunk below me to impact the ground. Cool. Better collecting increases my hand slaps range by 50%, allowing me to collect gold by pressing R from farther away. I need 2 points for punch power level 1. I think I might want to just... The strength of the terrain here is 2, so I need to save up for the punch power level 1. Outsiders aren't welcome here. These lagoons are just for us scrappy salvagers and no one else. If you're entering without permission, turn back. Far from it, youngsters. I hear his voice. Indeed, you are hearing the words of the mighty Kong that sits before you. I'm the presiding elder of this quiet fishing village. I was once the best junk and scrap salvager in the whole underground. Now I watch over the others and keep them grooving as an aspiring DJ. I've been watching you two tear it up all over this underground layer. Smash hit after smash hit. You remind me of myself back in my primate prime. Tell me, what do you seek? Bananas, surface, both. Bananas. Bananas, eh? You're a Kong after my own heart. To make wishes come true down here, you'll need overwhelming power. You, the little rock creature, you can sing, can't you? 8. And you, the young Kong, you can smash through just about anything. With a strong voice and a strong body, you two might be able to perform. My Bananza. Learning a banana requires just one thing, an ancient record. See the ancient record over there? Bring it here and place it up on the Eternity table by my feet. I have 39 bananas. Alright, that's gonna be it for today, so when we come back next time, more of this! I'm gonna see if I can finish off entire layers before moving on. That's my main reason why I came back up. At any rate, that's gonna be all for today, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.